I'm sorry, it's so funny, this subject. The Israelites were told by Jehovah God to go into the nation, the promised land, the land he promised to give Abraham's offspring. And it's funny because the people didn't really want to kill those people in that land. They didn't want to kill anyone, but they were commanded to kill every single one of those persons, even their children. And people say, oh, their children are innocent. No, their children got killed because of their parents. Their parents got their kids killed. How? Because they were worshiping the cross god Tammuz, right? The cross. Oh, the cross. Oh, and see, that was in the land of Palestine. That was all over Egypt. And they had the other false god, Baal, the god of storms and stuff like that. And they had some other gods too. Anyway, Jehovah is the one true God. And those people, they didn't want to have anything to do with Jehovah. No, they wanted their god Baal. They wanted the true God Tammuz, the cross god. The god of all false religion today, all false Christianity has the big cross god in their churches. See, that's the God that Jehovah says, get that God out of my, get those gods off of this land. Cleanse the land, burn all those gods, kill those people worshiping those false gods, including their women and children. Yes, Jehovah commanded them to do that. People always say, oh, that's a mean God, that's an evil God, or you Jehovah Witnesses are bad, you're telling lies about God. No, that's not a lie about God. God really did tell them to cleanse the land, not outside of Israel, or just in Israel. Jehovah made him clean that small land, that small part of Satan's system of things. Jehovah claimed it for himself, his own people. People may not like that, but that's what he did. He took a piece of land off of the earth, a small little tiny piece of land, and he deserves it, right? Anyway, before that, there was this guy named Noah, and he preached to an entire system of things. Probably tens of millions of people. Now, all they had to do was get on the ark. Now, Jehovah didn't make it really big because he knew those people's hearts, and he knew they were all evil and wicked and would not listen to Moses, but he still sent Moses. He still sent Noah throughout the land, to every city and town, to everyone's house. He visited everybody. Moses went everywhere. No, Noah went everywhere. And he warned them. Well, Moses had warnings for the Egyptians too. They didn't want to listen either. They almost got completely wiped out, the Egyptians. But anyway, what happened to those people and their children Did those people put, hey, Noah, just in case, I'm going to put my children on the ark. No, they didn't love their own children. They didn't put their own children on the ark. They wanted to go, spit in the face of Jehovah God, the creator of the earth, spit in Noah's face, and say, oh, you're an evil God, you're evil. What do you mean God's evil? He said, come on in the boat and you'll survive. You'll keep alive. Jehovah wanted to keep them alive. They didn't want it. They wanted their children to die with them because their proud arrogance caused those children to die. Not Jehovah. Jehovah didn't cause those people to die. Their proud arrogance, selfishness, their love of themselves, their love of their false gods that they made. Let me tell you, those people back then in Noah's day, they had their gods. They had their religions. They told they told Noah, I'm not interested in your religion. I got my own religion. My religion's the true religion. How dare you come to my house and tell me you're in the true religion and everything when I'm in the true religion, not you. You say that again, you come back here again, Noah, and I'll kill you. We'll kill you. You come back here and bother us. Understand, Noah? Moses? Anyways, like I said, the people today are the same thing. Like I said, the Jehovah's Witness is knocking on the door. We're here to tell you to take Jehovah's side. Come on Jehovah's side, just like Noah did. Come on, all you gotta do, denounce your gods, throw your Tammuz cross god away, throw that stuff away. That's from false religion. That's what Satan wants you to have. Idolatry in your family. Satan wants you to teach your children to bow down to a cross, or Mary, or Joseph, or statues of the apostles. The apostles didn't want you to build statues of them. Jesus didn't want you to put his body on a cross. No, he didn't. Jesus hated crosses. Jesus knew that the Israelites... See, Jesus was the spokesman before he came to earth. He was already on the earth. He was speaking. He was the voice of Jehovah. He was the Word of God. He was called the Word of God. He's the one who actually spoke to Moses. And he's the one who gave the commandment for Jehovah, his God, up in heaven, to destroy all those false gods, to burn those statues, including the infamous cross god Tammuz from ancient Babylon. Yeah, that originated in Babylon, the cross god Tammuz. But people don't care. People don't care. I'm going to do it anyway. Easter is Esther. We don't care. We're going to do it anyway. We don't care, Noah. We don't care. Our kids are going to grow up. They're going to get married and they're going to have a good life. And your God is not going to destroy that. He's not coming with no flood because your God, Jehovah, doesn't exist. Who told you that? Satan told them that. Satan actually back then, he had a human body. They took human form, him and his demons. They took human form back then, and they would teach the people. They would go into every single town and entertain the locals and teach them that Noah's lying. This God, you ever hear of a God named Jehovah? He doesn't exist. They were lying, of course. What is Satan, the devil? Satan means slanderer, and devil, what's that mean? Devil means liar. Satan's a liar. That's why he was called a liar back in the Garden of Eden. He was called the devil. Satan, the devil. Because he slandered Jehovah. He took what Jehovah said and he twisted it. It's called slander. Anyways, what do you want to do? You want to look that up yourself, that the Israelites had to destroy the god Tammuz in their land? Yep, it's in Ezekiel 7, where Jehovah said, bore through the wall, and he bored through the wall in dream, and he went, Jehovah took them all over the temple, and he showed them the woman weeping over the god Tammuz, the disgusting, dungy idol Tammuz, the cross god, that cross god. It's a dungy, disgusting, detestable god to Jehovah God, the creator of the earth. Jehovah is the true God, not the cross. The cross was brought into Christianity by false Christianity. Yeah, false Christianity. Invented Christianity by men like Constantine, Roman Emperor Constantine, who invented a false religion, Catholic, in order to save his kingdom. How? By taxing the people double. They already had high taxes. They couldn't raise the taxes any higher. So that they invented a government religion called Catholic. That government religion It was a pretense. It was a fabrication, a false representative of Jesus. And I used the love of Jesus to bring people in, and then they would leave donations, and then they would tell the Catholics would tell the people, not in their mass, but they would take them aside, visit their house. They tell them, "Oh, your parents are dead and they're in purgatory, and if you don't donate your house to the church and all your properties and all your riches, if you don't donate that to the church, your parents will slip straight into hell. They'll burn forever and ever. Your parents will burn because of you not donating all of your money to the church, which, by the way, happens to be connected to the government, and the government gets that money, or a piece of it. A piece of the pie. And they award their priests and everything a piece of the pie. Secret bank accounts and all that stuff. Assassinations and all that stuff. Yeah. Religious assassinations. Religious mass murders. Religious genocide. Coming from false religion. Not true religion. True religion. Jesus said to true religion. True followers. My followers. You will know my followers if they have love amongst themselves. He also said, you'll know my followers because my followers are no part of the world. The Catholic Church is a part of the world. How so? Because the government made them. The government created them.